welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited because today I finally have my very long awaited empties roundup of all the products I used up in 2020. So I have everything all sorted out here on a towel on my bed of everything I finished, and I used up, I think, a really great decent amount of products that I was trying to get rid of out of my collection and stuff, and was just going through basically like mostly like a lot of products that had come in like subscriptions that I have gotten over the years, like Ipsy Bag, BoxyCharm, which I no longer get, which is really great because it has cut down on the amount of products that are coming in because I wasn't getting around to using any of them. So I am so happy that I can finally share with you what I used up, because I'm already building up a pile for this year, for 2021. So I need to get this stuff out of the way because it's just been sitting and collecting. So I hope you enjoy this video. So I will start off with the makeup products that I finished up. Okay, so for makeup, we're gonna start with the primer that I finished up. I only finished up one primer, and I'm still trying to finish up another primer right now. So this is from Touch in Sol, which I'm actually trying to finish up their other primer right now. But this is the No Problem Prime Essence one right here. Of course, I've gotten this in a BoxyCharm. So I'm trying to finish, the other Touch in Sol one of their primer. They have like two different primers. So I'm glad I finished this up because I'm very slow when it comes through like trying to do like primers, because you lose such like a tiny amount, and so I don't really go through it quick. Feels like it lasts months for me because I don't even wear makeup every day. So I'm glad I finished this up. It was like a clear liquid, which was really nice. It smelled kind of very nice and fresh looking, like, even though it was like a flowers kind of scented. And I actually really liked it. I feel like it really worked for me for making, making the makeup stay. Though I don't know how really effective primers are, considering there has been a video that's going around saying that primers are not really what they are. So I'm just glad I finished. The primers. I like using primers. I think I would like to continue using primers. To hopefully maybe find the right primer that actually makes the makeups, stick on and stay on and not slide off, I think it's just finding the right one that will work for your foundation. The only foundation that I finished was this one from e.l.f. And of course this is like the pearl shade that I'm in. So this is the Flawless foundation from e.l.f. The nice famous $6 foundation right here that I rave about, that I've been raving about for years. It's my most purchased and go-to. I always stock up when I buy these. I usually buy them, I guess, like in packs of 2. Right now I'm using a foundation from Becca that I got in a BoxyCharm, so I'm trying to get through that one first. But this one's so nice. I have a review of this up on my channel if you want to go watch it. It's just such a nice lightweight, foundation. It's like a medium coverage foundation. It's super lightweight. You don't really feel it on your skin. And it just makes the skin just look really nice and flawless. It really does. And I love my Aunt Danielle so much. My Aunt Danielle actually ended up buying this foundation thanks to TikTok recommendations. So she asked me about if I used the foundation. I was like, that's my favorite foundation and you're using it. But I'm gonna be quite honest, I'm horrible at shade matching foundation. So the day that I find out which actual shade I am, because I'm always testing out which shades match the best on me, will be the day that I'm happy that people can actually shade correct. But it's such a hard thing to do, because because I feel like maybe none of the undertones like actually match what I look like, because I'm like pale underneath, so anytime I put foundation on, my skin looks a little bit different, like, but I don't want to look like a ghost. I don't want to be pale, super pale, you know, because sometimes when I look super pale, it's sometimes I feel like I almost look like I'm not like, you know, awake and like fresh and stuff. Like, I just want to look awake. I need that makeup foundation that makes you look awake and not like you don't get enough sleep, because you don't. So I have that. Concealer wise, we have the ColourPop No Filter Concealer, which I like. I have the shade Pharaoh 2. I believe this was my second one that I went through that I got at Ulta. So I believe this was my second purchase. I think this is the one that I bought when I was in South Carolina, and I finished it up. So I like this. I love this concealer. It's really nice. Plus, I've also seen Andre Mattiliano use it as like somewhat of like a light coverage foundation on some days. So that's really cool. Something I would definitely like to try out maybe in the future. But I do like this concealer a lot, since it was a repurchase. It was my second repurchase, so I'm really happy about that. I have powders. I have 3 powders. Like, that's insane that I go through I don't know how I got through powders so quickly, but I did. But I have 2 of these Essence All About Matte Fixing powders. I love these things. I repurchased these a lot. I think these are the ones I got. Yeah, I'm pretty sure these are the ones I got last year during the spring. So I bought I think I got like 3 of them, and then I think I finished the 3rd one up this year. And so I finished up these 2. These are my favorite. Like, if you need like a matte finishing powder, these are excellent. These are wonderful. So, and they just make your skin look nice and smooth, and they're just like super, just like very, very matte, and give a nice looking finish to the skin. So I have 2 of these that I finished up. I also have the Becca. I got this in a BoxyCharm. This was the Becca Hydra Mist Set and Refresh powder. This was like the coolest powder I ever tried, because it had like a little mesh thing here, and the powder was just so nice, because when you would put it on your skin, and you know, it was like a nice cooling like refresh. So I kind of use this a lot during the summer, because I just needed like if you like, you know, you put all the makeup on afterwards and you were like so hot by the end of trying to get to the finishing line of setting it. It was like kind of nice, because it had this cooling effect, which was kind of cool. Like, I never seen like a powder, like a setting powder, like have this like cooling effect when you like put it on. So that's why I really like this. And it also set the makeup really nicely, so I was very happy about that. And then I am pretty much cruelty free with all of my makeup and stuff, but I did have a few things and stuff, because we found out that Wet n Wild is no longer cruelty free. But I don't have any Wet n Wild products, but this was something I was trying to use up, since it was almost gone. When I did a big huge declutter, which I never shared or anything, but I got rid of tons of makeup when I finally figured out, you know, what was my like actual makeup preferences and what I actually liked and stuff. So I don't have any Wet n Wild products anymore, but I was trying to finish up this, because I was using this as a setting powder at the time. It's from Wet n Wild. It was their Color Icon bronzer in Reserve Your Cabana. Now, this was so light that it looked like an actual finishing powder, and it had very tiny little shimmer specks, but it wasn't really noticeable. So I was using it as a setting powder, because I had seen online, I'm not sure where online, I was looking up things, I think like reviews and stuff, and people were using it as like a setting powder for if you were like a light, fair skinned person. So it worked out really great in my favor as a setting powder at the time. But Wet n Wild is no longer cruelty free. I don't buy their products. nor do I really talk about them, but I wanted to share that I actually did finish. Like, that was like the only thing I had finished. But I was glad I did a big, huge makeup declutter last year. Like, I got rid of so much makeup. Like, my makeup collection is so much better and curated to my liking now, and it makes me very, very happy. I do have mascaras and an eyeshadow primer. So, eyeshadow primer, I have this by Elizabeth Moth. This was in an Ipsy bag a while ago that I finally finished. It's the Thank Me Later eyeshadow primer, and I now have a full size of this from a BoxyCharm that I will be using at some point. But this is a very nice eyeshadow primer. It does make the eyeshadow stick. It's a really nice sticky base primer for eyeshadows, and it makes that eyeshadow, you know, stay and last all day. So I'm really happy about that. So if you need nice looking eyeshadow primers, that's a really good one. I do have a mini of the Too Faced Damn Girl mascara, and I think I got this in an Ipsy bag since it's a mini. So here's what it looks like. And then this was the wand. So this was really nice. I love, like, the only thing I can tell about looking with mascaras, it did look dramatic. Like, when I put it on, I was like, whoa, that was like, it was like a really, like, whoa there mascara for me, that I felt like. And I really like my lashes to kind of, like, pop and just, like, have, like, volume and just be, like, lifted and stuff like that. So when I find mascaras that do that, I'm, like, really happy. And I also finished the Essence Lash Princess Volume Mascara. So I have that one as well. And then this one, it's a very skinny, like, wand. This one was very nice too. I like volume. I like to, you know, have my lashes, like, lifted, pulled up, and stuff like that. So this was actually really nice. I do want to try the other Lash Princesses to see how they work out, to see which formula I, you know, actually really like, because I know they have a few different ones. But as long as my lashes look like volume dyes and, like, lifted and look like they're actually there and not faded, like they just, like, disappear, then that's good. That's good for me. I do have lip balms, and these were from Ipsy bags as well that I've gotten them, I think this one my Aunt Sabrina gave me as a sample. But this is the Laneige Lip Sleeping Mask in Apple Lime. It was like a green, it was like their green version of, like, the regular pink one, like the berry one. It smelled really nice. It was like a really nice one. I was trying to use these up because I know they're not really cruelty free and stuff, so I finished this up because it was just like a little tiny sample that my Aunt Sabrina gave me. And then this was from my Ipsy bag that I got, and they're cruelty free. So this is Jersey Shore Cosmetics. It's the Juicy Strawberry Moisture Rich Hydrating Balm. I love strawberries scented stuff, and things like that. I was hoping, you know, I don't know if anybody remembers this, but there used to be a chapstick. It was a lamb chop lap. It was a lamb chop lap. Yeah, that makes a whole lot of sense. It was a lamb chop lip balm. It was red. It was cherry scented. And it smelled really good. If anybody remembers having it, because I've had it as a kid, I would like to know. But, you know, lip balms are lip balms, you know, I feel like it moisturized. It was in my purse a lot. I usually keep, like, little stick ones in my purse and stuff, and then if I buy potted ones, they're, like, on my vanity and stuff. Okay, this is gross, but I'm not gonna show them close, but I have some sponges that I went through. So I have this one from Eco Tools. I'm not quite sure which one this is called, but this is from Eco Tools, and then this was pink. at some point. I'm like literally at the end of the life of the other one that this came with. But these were from Real Techniques. It was like a pink and purple pack that I got like in the spring last year. I will have like the exact name, you know, in the description box and stuff of what this sponge came in. But they were so cute. They kind of were like this. They feel like kind of almost velvety-ish, but they were nice. They're both, you know, usable little blenders for applying my foundation and stuff. So that's all that matters. And I use them for like cream products as well, like cream blushes and liquid blushes and stuff. So they worked out really nicely in that way too. 2 setting sprays I finished. I finished 2 setting sprays. So of course this was for my BoxyCharm. This was the Skin & Co. Truffle Therapy Illuminating Skin Refresh Mist. So I finished this. And this was really nice. It had a really nice sprayer. So I don't know if setting sprays work or not. I don't know. There was a thing going. There was like 2 kind of things going around. Do setting sprays work? Do primers work? I'm like, oh my goodness. I'm just using them. They make me feel happy at the end of doing my makeup. So let me just do it. So I like using these because it feels like a nice refresh at the end. It feels like a nice cooling refresh because, you know, sometimes if you're hot at the end of doing your makeup and stuff, especially like during the summer, and you need like something that's gonna refresh and not like break up your makeup and make it melt off, which that's probably like not the route we're going to, because setting sprays are supposed to melt the makeup, but we don't want it to melt off. So I'm just glad that I used these. I'm just glad I used them at the end of my makeup. It makes me feel nice and cool at the end. And then I also have the Milani Make It Last setting spray, the 16 hour wear. Has a nice setting spray as well. So I'm glad I used those too because they make me so happy just using setting sprays. So that's all the makeup. This is gonna be a long video. That's all the makeup and stuff that I used up. So I do have one thing of nails and stuff. I used up this nail polish remover. It's by Swan. I think I was getting them at the Dollar Tree. At some point when I'm finished up using my other nail polish remover that I have, I'm gonna buy, you know, cruelty-free ones and stuff. But I'm just trying to get through these. So I don't know. I don't really use them to take off a whole lot of nail polish anymore. They're usually just me using them before I like prep my nails for like my press-ons and stuff, which this is what we got right now. We have these for the spring. Hair-wise, I was trying to get through tons of little samples or like mini travel size little products. They were things I had, I think, either gotten in Ipsy bags, or I think I got some in like a hair set, I think at one point from my Aunt Sabrina, of like trying different hair products. So I don't think I think one of these is not cruelty free. Yeah, this one's not cruelty free. This was from like Redken. It was like I don't know what it is. It was something for curls. I think I was using this to keep my flyaways down. It's a simple Curvis for all curls. It was a CC spray. Oh, it was for climate control. It was this climate control spray. That's why I was using it, I think. Because I was trying to keep my flyaways down, like in the summer and stuff. So I think that's why. Which worked out really nicely, but, you know, they're not cruelty-free. These are all cruelty-free, though. So this was from an Ipsy bag. This was the Way hair care leave-in conditioner. I was using like a lot of leave-in conditioners at one point because my hair was so dry. I don't want to show you because this looks kind of gross. But I was trying to like have like leave-in conditioners and stuff throughout like 2020 and stuff because my hair looked just like super dry. Like, it's not like that anymore because I've been upkeeping it a little bit now, and it's just like not as bad as it was. So I've been using just like, and they were working out really nicely, just having different leave-in conditioners and stuff that I was using after like doing my hair and stuff. Because I think I was mostly like having my hair in like ponytails, so then it was like kind of nice to have it look kind of like nice and conditioned at the ends. I have this by Briogeo. It was a Rosarco Milk Reparative Leave-In Conditioning Spray, which I loved. I loved the Briogeo products if they weren't so expensive. So it's like a spray and stuff, but they work out really nicely, and I really like them. They feel like nice and conditioning, a lot of their products, which is what I like. Now I can't remember if I got this. I don't even remember where I got. I think I got this in a Nipsey bag or something. Yeah, this was the John Masters Organics hairspray. So this I was using to make sure my flyaways stay down, because I was just like a lot of frizz at one point. So here is what this looks like. So it did a great job at keeping those little flyaways down. And then my favorite detangler, this is the Shea Moisture Coconut and Hibiscus Kids Extra Moisturizing Detangler with Slippery Elm and Marshmallow Extracts. It's an anti-frizz moisture and shine for thick, wavy, and unruly hair. I love this. This is cruelty-free, which most of my products, which all of my products are, except for a few exclusions that I didn't say. But this is the best detangler I've ever used in my life. Definitely. And so much thanks to Jessica Braun for recommending this, because I've gone through a few bottles of this already, so, and I need to go buy more because I seem to go through them a little bit quick. So I like them very, very much. That's why my hair doesn't look as frizzy as it used to, because once I use that and I brush it out, it looks nice and kept. So I'm really happy about that. Alright, skincare. So I did use up a little bit of a good chunk of my collection. Plus I was always decluttering like things out of the collection, out of my skincare, of things that I know that I wasn't just like gonna use or weren't for my skin. So I did finish 2 cleansers, and these were from Ipsy bags from Murad. So I had this Environmental Shield one, which was an Essential C cleanser. I had little orange beads and stuff in it. These worked out really nicely, both of these. And then this was the Acne Control Clarifying Concealer. It had salicylic acid in it. So these both worked out really nicely. I really liked them, and I used them up. They were like gel cleansers, which I find out that I kind of like a gel kind of cleanser or like a gel kind of base like moisturizer in that kind of sense. So these worked out really nicely and made my skin feel nice and clean. So I really like them. I did finish these from First Aid Beauty, which sadly First Aid Beauty is no longer cruelty free. I was very sad to find out from Kelly Gooch. But these were, I finished these before I think I found out that they were no longer cruelty free. But these were their facial radiance pads. And these were to help exfoliate, tone, and brighten the face. And so what I was mostly using these for was basically for like my cheeks and stuff, to fix like texture and so that they weren't like super rough, because here's the problem. That's why I switched to cream and liquid blush, because powder blush on my cheeks just wasn't sitting right there. I must have texture and stuff, and it just, powder blush was just looking crazy there. And it was very bad. So I was like happy to use these, but I do prefer liquid and cream blush because it gives such much more of like a natural, and it's much more controlled when you're blending with a sponge and stuff. But I still use these because they just like really help with the texture. So, you know what, I was so glad because I actually ended up getting Elemis kind of like surfacing pads, like pads like this. I used those up, which you will see. That's a little sneak peek, but I ended up, I think, finding maybe an affordable little option to the pads through, I think, Pacifica, which I'm actually testing out right now. So I've been using them on and off because you can use them, you were supposed to use them like about 3 to 4 days, I think, like a week. So if I can share with you like a more cruelty-free, like affordable option, then I will. So I will try to do maybe a little bit of a comparison, or just like talk about, you know, prices and info and stuff once I'm done with that. But I really like these. These worked. The ones I used from Elemis worked. The ones I'm using from Pacifica seem to be working. But I think they might just all have like different like ingredients maybe, and stuff. But they all been working really nicely for my cheeks and stuff. So they've been nice, and just like blush applies really nicely there. I did use them over the whole face, but I mostly target my cheeks, so that's really nice. Oh, I finished like this toner type of thing, I think, or like some kind of serum. This was like in an Ipsy bag. It's the Aromatica Rose Absolute First Serum. It was like very clear, and it like was like rose scented. I used it kind of as like a toner and stuff. It was really nice. Like dropper kind of like moisturizer type of things I used. This was from an Ipsy bag, this very tiny sample from First Aid Beauty. It was the Ultra Repair Oat and Cannabis Sativa Seed Oil. It was to de-stress, relieve, and nourish. I'm not quite sure even, I think it kind of worked, but this is like such a small sample, it would be hard to find out if it actually did work. Like, I have like no idea what kind of sample this is. Very questionable. This was from a BoxyCharm, which was amazing. This is the Caprice Antioxidant and Dew Quench and Glow Serum, which I loved. Very moisturizing and just like really drained up my skin. So very much like that. I do have some other little very kind of mini size. We tried it. We were going through a lot of minis. These were all from Ipsy bags as well. So I have like the It Cosmetics Confidence in a Gel Lotion. I also right here, which I like I like a gel base. This had 72 hours of hydration, it says. So that felt really nice. That was like really nice and moisturizing. This was from Avene, Hydrant's Optimal. I'm not quite sure what the status about their cruelty-free is. I was just trying to use up some moisturizers and stuff and things from my Ipsy bags at the time. So I used that up as well. And then this is from Pixi, the H2O Skin Drain Pure Hydration Gel, which, oh my gosh, I love gel moisturizers so much. So that was really so nice. Then we have some little potted ones. Potted ones. These were from Ipsy bags. So I have the Murad Hydrodynamic little sample right here. This was from an Ipsy bag a while ago. So I have that. And then this is the It Cosmetics Confidence in a Cream for all skin types. This is their anti-aging armor, I think one. So this was more of like a cream. Both worked out really nicely. They were both nice, lightweight little creams. So they did sink into the skin really nicely. So, like, when my BoxyCharm came around, I got this. I got a full size of the Murad Hydration Dynamic Ultra Moisture. Oh, this was for the eyes. Oh, I thought this was for the face. This one was for the eyes. Alright, so there's a face cream one, which this is what it was. The small one. And then this was the eye one. Alright, this was the eye one. So, yep, that was for the eyes, which was amazing. It was so nice. I liked it. I also finished up some eye masks. These were my last two from Wonder Beauty, the Baggage Claim Gold Eye Masks, which were just so nice and refreshing and kind of makes you feel like $1 million bucks because they're gold. So I finished those. And then this was from a BoxyCharm. These were the Evio Skin and Aurora Refreshing Cleansing Makeup wipes. I really don't use makeup wipes for my face and stuff. I was mostly, I think, I was using them, you know, mostly for, like, if I was swatching makeup and stuff for videos and was needing to get them off, or was cleaning off, like, makeup off my hands and stuff, like, after I was applying it, because I'm kind of a little bit messy after applying makeup, to be quite honest. So, yeah. That's all the skincare that I finished, which I'm very proud of. Body stuff, I finished a lot of body products. Mostly Bath & Body Works, but I do have one of these little fragrance little things that I got from an Ipsy bag. This was the English Laundry Oxford Blue Femme little travel spray. It was so nice. It was so fresh, and it did have like that fresh kind of laundry smell. And this was from an Ipsy bag. It was really nice. I liked it very much. Bath & Body Works, I have two little small travel size lotions I finished. This was Hawaiian Pink Hibiscus. This was super old. This was their Nourishing Hand Cream. I was using it as like a body lotion, and then it just looks so grummy because I was trying to get through products and stuff. I decluttered Bath & Body Works products and stuff last year. But I also was trying to finish up products as well before I had bought in a whole bunch of new stuff at the end of this year. It was like at the end of 2020. Like I bought a whole new stuff. Plus, I bought some stuff earlier this year as well. So, I'm kind of good in that department right now. I shouldn't buy any more Bath & Body Works. And I also finished this Paris and Bloom lotion because I liked it so much. It smelled so good. I wish they would bring the Paris line back because I really liked it. I hope they bring this back. This is the old packaging for Rose. So I finished the Fine Fragrance Mist, which I love. It's very much this. This is what it is, right here. But I don't even have the notes. I'm gonna read you the notes if you wanted to know. It's airy rose water blended with jasmine petals and creamy musk. But yeah, this is the like new packaging, and this was the original packaging it came in, so I'm glad I finally finished it. In all honesty, Rose products are my favorite scent. So, yeah. Which brings us to Perfect Peony, which I haven't finished. I have a tiny bit left of the fragrance mist and the lotion, but I finished all the bath products. So I have the moisturizing body wash, the shower gel, and the bubble bath. So I finished these up. So this has Pink Lady Apple, Sorbet Peony, and Vanilla Sandalwood. I love the smell of these. These just smell so good. So good. Perfect spring. And then, of course, I finished a Champagne Toast Moisturizing Body Wash. This was in the old packaging for last year. Well, not for last year, I think for like end of 2019. This was, so. Yeah, so if anybody's wondering, I need to restock on Perfect Peony because I haven't. But maybe I'll wait till summer for that. It would be like a good spring summer scent if anybody's wondering. But I do love Champagne Toast. It's like my party. Hi, it's New Year's. I'm here to smell like it. So I mostly wear it like in the beginning of like January and stuff, like Champagne Toast a lot. Because I like that. I also have this. This was a deodorant that I finished up from Love, Beauty, and Planet, which I don't know what the cruelty-free status super really is. I don't think there really are cruelty-free from what I was trying to read online, even though they do claim they are. So I'm kind of like not sure. But it has Miramu Butter and Rose. It's a pampering deodorant. This didn't really help with the sweating. Didn't really. It smelled nice, which was nice, because I love my rose scents. I love lots of rose scents. So that's why I'm just trying to find the right rose deodorant right now. I'm on the hunt for the right rose deodorant that's actually gonna prevent me from sweating and stuff, and just like make me smell good. But I do like rose scents. I'm like not like I'm not like super sensitive to like those kinds of smells, so I do like rose in a lot of my products because it just smells so good to me. It just smells like so fresh, and I want to smell fresh like a rose. Okay, so but this just isn't it. And then I finished these bath bombs, which I had saved somehow in the packaging of this in my thing. But if you remember when I did my Bath and Body, my Bath and Body kind of like haul from Dollar Tree, I had gotten these bath bombs. They're English Rose Blossom, and I finished these up. They were by the brand Bolero, which they sell like tons of skin and bath products at Dollar Tree. So if you were trying to find maybe something affordable, I would check them out because I believe they are cruelty free. From what I tried looking up, I saw that they were cruelty free, so these were nice. And then I just want to share quickly some hand sanitizers I finished up because I do go through hand sanitizer kind of quick. Because I keep them like on my vanity, and then I keep one in my purse and stuff like that. So I was able to finish these. So I have this one that says Happy Birthday. It was like sugared berry scented. This one was watermelon lemonade. I have sweet pea and rose water and ivy, which I love rose water and ivy. If I can ever find more of these rose water and ivies, I'm gonna stock up on the rose water and ivy because I love rose so much. But yeah, that's my little hand sanitizer collection I finished up. And that's all of the products I used up in 2020. Like, that's a lot of products, and it's kind of shocking almost to be like, oh my gosh, I really got through this, because I feel like I don't really move through things fast. Like, I know I can move through probably bath products fast and a couple of other little things, but this was a big overhaul of things I finished up in 2020. So if you like this, thank you for watching. Please give it a big thumbs up if you would like to see a yearly collective of, you know, all the products I used up with tiny little mini reviews. Some of them might not be quite exciting, you know, to review, because I might not really have anything too interesting to say maybe about the product, because it's just is what it is, kind of like the product. But I do have I think there will be a better looking empties video for the end of 2021, because it's going to be a lot of products that I've been, using and loving and stuff, so that's going to be very nice, because this was just trying to get through my stock and stash of things I had. So definitely will be sharing a whole lot more of things that I love, that I really, really love and want to share with you. So that's why a lot of these products are not super talked about and things like that, because some of them were like a lot of stash products from subscriptions that I was trying to get through, because I didn't want to go out and go buy stuff when I know I had these things already. But I'm already like in the process of, starting to buy my own favorite like skincare products now, and my favorite makeup and stuff like that. But always, Bath and Body Works will always be my go-to for bath products, because I just love them so much. So I'm very excited to have shared with you all this finally, and I hope you enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching. I'm sending you all lots of love, and until next time, have a beautiful and magical day. I love you all. Bye.
Go with you and the world.